Time for another pep talk, PEP, passionately empowering people. Today's topic is victim or victor. Victim or victor. There is an old saying from, I believe it's Shakespeare, to be or not to be. To be or not to be. To be or not to be is only part of the question. To be or not to be a victim or a victor, that is the full question. To be or not to be a victim or a victor. You see, victims are powerless. Victors are powerful. Are you a victim or are you a victor? You see, there is a thin line between victim and victor, but you yourself have to draw the line. And then you got to decide which side of that line you're going to be on. You know, it's been said that life is God's gift to us, but how we live our lives is our gift to God. How are you living your life? Are you living your life as a victim or a victor? Being created in the image of God, He saw victory in you when He created you. He didn't see victim mentality. He saw victor possibilities, a victorious life for you. So how we live our lives is a direct product of the stories that we believe about ourselves, that we believe that we are telling ourselves. What story are you telling yourself? Are things just happening to you, or are you happening to life? Are you happening to the things that are going on around you? See, our lives are stories. We all live our lives as a story. We hold the pen to that story. So if you don't like the way your life story is right now, or if you don't like the story that your life has been thus far, you hold the pen to rewrite, to create a new ending, to prolong the ending. You have the power to do that. Judge not according to appearances. Be mindful of your self-talk. Be mindful of your self-image. Your self-image. Are you a victim or are you a victor? Be mindful of that. Be mindful of the inner conversation that's going on in your head. You know, the old saying, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. I don't believe that at all. You know, I heard a pastor say it like this: thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not kill is not just physically, it's mentally and spiritually, because you can kill a person with words. You can kill yourself with words. It all depends on the self-image and the self-talk that you are telling yourself. You see, I never really understood the scripture, I am that I am. And you got to be careful when you say I am something. When you say I am in pain, I am sick, I am successful. Be careful what you say behind those two words, I am, because you are reciting the very name of God. Moses said, hey, I'm supposed to go free these people. Hey, I can't even talk. And if I go to free these people, who am I going to say sent me? I am that I am. So if you take that out of I am that I am, that leaves you with I am, I am. I am whatever you say. So be careful when you say I am and what you put behind those two words, I am, because you are channeling the power of God that is in you to bring forth that which you put behind I am. So be careful, ladies and gentlemen. And you got to be aware of what is happening. You've got to be aware of what's happening, not just the things that are happening around you, but what's happening inside of you. See, things may happen around you and things may happen to you, but the only things that really count are the things that are happening inside of you. If there's no enemy within, the enemy outside can do us no harm. So what's happening inside you? Are you seeing yourself as a victim or a victor? All right. Let's think about this. New Year's resolutions. You know, come January, and it's just right around the corner. Come January, everybody's going to be making New Year's resolutions. But think about this. Why do those New Year's resolutions never continue on throughout the whole year? You know, you go get your gym membership, you clean out your pantry, your refrigerator, you'll start, working out, you start doing this. You make all these New Year's resolutions, but they never stick. Why? Because it's not what happens on the outside, it's what's happening on the inside. You can't have a new year, a new life, if it's not a new you. So if you don't see this as a new life resolution instead of a New Year's resolution, because what's going to happen at the end of that year or before the end of that year? You're back sitting on the couch, watching the same old shows, eating the same old unhealthy food, thinking the same old unhealthy thoughts. You got to be conscious of the story that you're telling yourself, that you believe about yourself, and make a new life resolution. And you don't have to wait till January to do that. You can do that right now. Make a new life resolution right now before you go to bed. Write the vision, make it plain. Whatever it is you see, imagination. Einstein said imagination is the preview of what is to come. All right? The Wright brothers, they imagined flying humans across the sky like birds, okay? Imagination. And I bet you people thought they were out their minds. How are you going to fly? You're not a bird, you don't have wings. But they imagined it and it happened. You have to imagine yourself as a victor and not a victim. Imagine yourself as a victor and not a victim. I heard Les Brown say it best. You have to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. And that begins with how you see yourself as created in the image of God, being a victor, not a victim. Now, is God a victim or is God a victor? Because he made you in his image to have and conquer and have dominion over the earth, and not just the world around you, but your own personal world. You have the power to do that. It's already in you. Okay, so you have to make a decision to make that a reality. All right, so and here's another question. When you die, your imagination, when you die, are you going to leave your family with liability or legacy? Because if your family loves you, which I hope they do, they're going to grieve when you leave. But are you going to leave them with a bunch of liability? Are you going to leave them with grief and debt? Or will you leave your family with legacy? All right? A wise man leaves an inheritance for his children's children, not just monetarily inheritance, but it's not about what you leave for your children, it's what you leave in them. I heard Les Brown say that. It's not what you leave for your children, it's what you leave in them. All right? So are you going to leave them with liability, or are you going to leave them with legacy? Legacy is going to continue to take care of them once you and I stop breathing. So yes, money is part of the legacy, but it's also the deposits that you make into them, into their heart, mind, body, and soul. What kind of healthy deposits are you putting in to your family, to the people around you who will still stand once you are gone? All right? Are you leaving liability or legacy? All right? As I've said before, this talk here, pep talk, is about being a victim or a victor. Which side of the equation do you fit on? And it's very easy, and it's a simple process to switch to the other side. All you got to do is draw the line, make a decision to change your life, okay? I'm aligned with some very wealthy business owners and entrepreneurs who are serious about helping victims transform into victors. If I'm speaking to you, if you are anything like me and you can imagine yourself being victorious, leaving a legacy and not liability for your family, we need to get together. Let's talk. Let's get on the phone. Let's meet. I'll introduce you to some very powerful people who are driven by God to help people transition from being victims to victor, to help them overcome that negative inner conversation that overrides the ideas and who your true potential is for your life. So if you are serious about becoming a victor and not a victim, let's get together. I'm working on a financial freedom project. I'm aligned with some very wealthy business owners and entrepreneurs who are victorious, and they are passionate about helping other people and teaching other people, showing other people how to become victorious in all areas of their life. So if you want more information, call or text 901-646-1393. Shoot me a message at the bottom of this video or shoot me an inbox, say more info. Let's get together. Let's grow through what we go through. And as always, I'm passionately empowering people. And don't forget, live for today, but plan for tomorrow. God bless.